What's good, YouTube? I'm Louis Gusto. Today we're playing Pac-Man for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Legendary game, copyright 1980. 1993 was when this port was made for the NES, and we're here in the Attract mode. We're introduced to the four ghosts, Shadow, Speedy, Bashful, and Pokey, aka Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. I never understood this as a kid. Why did the ghosts of Pac-Man need to have a name and a nickname? Just still doesn't make sense to me. In any case, we're going to go ahead and fire up this bad boy. And this is my first time on the channel for a long play doing an arcade style playthrough. So everything I've done up to this point in terms of long plays, there's an ending to the game, right? Super Mario Kart, Super Mario Brothers, Mickey Mousecapade. All those games have endings. And so I've been playing them from start to finish. Now this is the first time that I am doing an arcade run where the whole point is to just get, you know, a high score. I'm gonna score as high as I can. I'm not necessarily great at Pac-Man, if I'm being honest here. I know it's all about patterns, at least in the arcade version. I don't know if the patterns exist here, but I do love Pac-Man. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find someone that doesn't really like this game. It's one of the all-time classics, you know? So far, I'm not playing great, but we'll see if I can, you know, if we can improve over the course of this playthrough. I do know a few things about Pac-Man, like he's faster when he turns corners. And I know each ghost has a specific sort of pattern. I'm just not 100% familiar with those patterns. So we made it past the first maze. That's good. That was the cherry maze. This one will be strawberry. And since I'm playing this for the first time, the high score is still just, you know, the default 10,000. Hopefully I can get past that relatively quickly. There's no real safe space for Pac-Man. Just gotta eat these power pellets and attack. Okay, well, not only did I surpass the high score, but now I'm trapped. Okay, good. Ooh. But I got an extra life. I am playing this with a D-pad, even though technically Pac-Man was intended to be played with a joystick. Thing about it is, I've probably played most of my Pac-Man games with a D-pad. I've definitely played at an arcade cabinet, but more often than not, it's been a home port. As a matter of fact, the very first time I played Pac-Man was on an Atari 2600. My parents had the Atari and some games, including Pac-Man. It was my grandma's favorite video game of all time. We got our first cutscene. And, you know, if I know anything about Pac-Man, it's the same deal. You know? Oh, why did I do that? Oh, that was bad. I ran right into Pinky. Oh, wait. I guess the names refer to their patterns, right? Like Shadow, Speedy. I guess I should have looked into that, but like I said, it's Pac-Man, you know, I just want to have fun, do an arcade style run, and I'll be playing more ports of Pac-Man. I have quite a few. Atari, Nintendo, the PlayStation Namco Museum version. That was maybe one of the worst unforced errors that I've ever made in Pac-Man. But yeah, you know, like I said, this is an iconic game. It's pretty much synonymous with video games. 17,000 so far. Another peach. I mean, when you hear the term video games, often what comes to mind is Pac-Man. You know, Mario, Sonic. But Pac-Man is definitely in that mix. And it's a character that Namco continues to lean on to this day. It all started with this one, though. Okay, I'm moving faster, but the ghosts are also moving faster, so... Sort of hard to get that fruit, huh? Oh. Alright, second death. I'm up to 19,000 though. It's amazing when you really start to think about Pac-Man and its legacy. They made a song for it, Pac-Man Fever. All sorts of merchandise. Tons and tons of games, including the spin-off Ms. Pac-Man. Alright. 21,000. It's a simple concept, right? You're a pie-shaped character, and you go around a maze eating pellets. The ghosts chase you. If they touch you once, it's over. They kill you. You can eat one of 4 power pellets, which turn the ghosts, or makes them vulnerable. And then you can eat them. You clear the maze once you've eaten every pellet in the maze. Oh, jeez. Such a simple concept, but it has really stood the test of time. Alright, about to clear this maze. Maybe eat a ghost before it's all said and done. Alright. Almost 25,000. And we get another cutscene. This time, he gets caught on... I don't know what that was, but something in the ground. Tripped up and ripped off his skin. His ghost skin. Wow, things are moving quite fast now. One thing that I've yet to master in all my years of playing Pac-Man is the turns. I'm just not great at making those ultra sharp, quick turns. Oh. Okay. Well, that's it. I got game over. Thankfully, no quarters necessary for the NES port. I was able to set the high score, so we'll just hop into a brand new game. Like I said, there's no ending per se. I know arcade games have a kill screen, or most arcade games. I don't know. I know that some of them, including Pac-Man, have kill screens to where when you make it high enough in the game, it just glitches out on you. But I don't know if the NES version has that. In any case, I don't think I could make it that far. So... we'll just see how good I can get in this playthrough. I'll tell you what though, that noise that happens isn't the most pleasant. It goes away thankfully when you eat a ghost, but... power pellet, eat a couple of ghosts, and get the last remaining. Cool. So this is the Namco port of Pac-Man. There was also a Tengen port. We can try that one another day. And we can also hop into Ms. Pac-Man and Pac-Mania and Pac-Land. All the Pac-Mans. I very nearly got eaten by the ghost. Thankfully, I escaped. Oh boy, got me? I don't know why I even turned around. I do know that the original name in Japan for the game was Pac-Man, but they wisely changed it to avoid lewd and lascivious graffiti in the arcades. So, yeah. I mean, this is the ultimate pick up and play game, right? You don't need to read an instruction manual. You don't really need to practice. I guess unless you're doing a tournament or something. So our first cutscene shows Pac-Man growing quite large and chasing after the blue ghost. So the A and B buttons are rendered useless in the NES port, obviously, because all you need to control Pac-Man is a directional pad or a joystick. Let's head over here. You got that little warp tunnel, which is pretty useful. I've always debated, too, when I play Pac-Man, as to whether it's worth eating the ghosts or going for the pellet. Or, you know, going to eat more pellets to clear the maze. So far, I've been going for the ghosts, but I think historically I've mainly tried to clear the maze in that time. And I did talk about, I know that there are Pac-Man patterns. Basically, if you find an original arcade cabinet, you can follow a predetermined pattern, which will not only allow you to clear the maze, but you will never get touched by the ghosts. I don't know if those patterns carry over to the NES port. This game I'm not doing as good as the last one. But, you know, the key to getting better at anything is practice, so who knows, maybe by doing these Pac-Man playthroughs, I'll get better. And I'll finally be able to make it really far in the game. I'm just gonna try to clear this one. I'm on my last life, so I don't know if I'll be able to beat my previous high score, but that's the name of the game. So we're trying our hands at an arcade-style playthrough where there is no final boss, there are no checkpoints, there are no collectibles. Just pure, unadulterated, high score getting. Ooh, 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 ooh. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. I can somehow... Oh! Ah! Alright, I feel like I was doing a little bit better there. Okay. We're gonna hop into another session. I wasn't too far off my high score. Let's see if I can't beat it this time. Great colors, sounds, and feel. I know that the Atari 2600 port, even though for me that was the first one, that was my first home experience with Pac-Man. Probably my first experience ever with Pac-Man. I can't think, I mean, as a kid, you're not really going to arcades, especially, you know, in the 90s, so... As a little kid, I mean. But we did have Pac-Man in the house. I don't know. Guess I can't remember. If I had to guess, I would say the Atari 2600 port was my first experience with Pac-Man. But who knows? Not cool. I gotta get out of this mess now. Oh, jeez. Definitely made a wrong turn there. And we cleared it. So, not great. Not a great start. But, I don't know. Maybe this would be easier to control with a joystick. I feel like the D-pad feels natural, but I'm not quite doing my turns right. Not all of them. Some of them I'm doing okay, but then there are others where I'm missing my turn or turning the wrong way. We're almost at 10K. There we go. Get the strawberry. And we got one final pellet. See if we can eat a few ghosts first. Come on, come back here. All right. 12,000 after the second stage. I don't know if that's good or bad or what. And it seems like the maze is the same every time, right? If I'm not mistaken, so far we've done the same one. Yeah, I didn't mean to turn around there. But so I just gotta sharpen up my turns. That would definitely go a long way. You don't really get anything special for eating the fruit. Just a score boost. So it is worth it from the points regard, but not if you're gonna sacrifice a life. How to save a Pac-Man. Let's see if we can get the peach. Oh yeah. Hey, did we get all of them? Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. That final ghost with the 1600 makes it all worth it. Get the peach. Oh. There we go. You can eat 3 here. Sweet. Get some of them over here. Whoa! That was a close call. No! He got to me before I got to the power pellet. Aw, man. Thought I had it. That's on me again. 200, 400. All right, we'll just finish it out. I need about 3,000 more to beat my high score. Whoa. Mr. Pinky came after me, huh? Wait. There's the apple. It's the apple of my eye. Oh, just missed it. Darn, darn, darn. Gonna get another one here, see if we can wait. One little stretch to go. And I beat my high score. Yeah. There we go. So we did see this cutscene already. Red Ghost gets tripped up and rips off his ghost outfit. This is Turbo Pac-Man. He is moving fast. But so are the ghosts, so gotta be careful. Got the apple. Very nice. See if I can get to 30K. I know there's a point way down the line in the game where the ghosts only flash blue for like a split second. Got my 30K. Oh. Got nervous there. If I play my pellets right, then I'll be able to clear this one. We got it. Yeah. Made it to this green fruit. Is that a... What is that? Is it supposed to be grapes? Oh no! Well, we made it. That's the furthest I've made it, so pretty cool. High score of 32,000. All right, let's go ahead and hop into another one. Starting to have some fun here. It's tough to go back to slow Pac-Man, though. Definitely don't want to mess up in the first maze, if I can help it. Can I get all of them? Nice. Okay. Can I grab the cherry? I can. Excellent. I'm gonna try to clear out these random spots in the maze. And then I'll grab my other power pellet here. Potentially get all of them? Maybe not. Maybe here. 800. Let's go, let's go. Yeah. Okay. That might be my best start yet. there's the free life. I think that orange ghost is the most random, right? Maybe that's why they call him Pokey. Oh, shoot. And he got me. He heard me talking about him, and he's like, I'm gonna get you, bro. Don't call me random. Gotta figure, though, if you just play Pac-Man over and over and over again, eventually, it's gotta become second nature, right? One would think. One would think. So I know a lot of people prefer Ms. Pac-Man to Pac-Man, which started off as an unauthorized ROM hack, essentially. I got both of them to follow me down the warp tunnel. Yeah, I'm still not making my turns perfectly, I noticed, but hey, I'm just doing my best here. There's our first cutscene. So because this game was made for 4x3 televisions and not a arcade CRT upright, oh, you've got this, you got a shrunk down maze that's pushed off to the side, and then the status bar to the right. Well, I did get off to a great start, but I've kind of flailed since got caught slipping here in the Pac-Man maze. And they do recover awfully fast, right? You eat the ghosts and they just fly back to home base. It's so quick, you don't really get a break at all. Even on the earlier levels. And he got me again. Same spot. Just got me before the power pellet. Well then. I'm not gonna let him do it a third time. At least not there. Get 400. Okay. Okay, now we're moving a little bit faster. Oh. Well. Get the peach. Get the peach again. Alright. Ooh. Only have one power pellet left. So I'm gonna have to make it count. Ooh, got 3 of them to follow me. Not bad at all. And cool, that'll clear. I don't have any extra Pac-Mans left though, so I don't know if I'll be able to make it to the green fruit. I will try. I'm so sure that when they created Pac-Man, back in the early 80s. They were definitely thinking, hey, one day people are gonna play this while recording their faces and share it on the internet. Oh no, they cornered me in the warp tunnel. And thus ends this quarter. Game over, huh? All right. Well, this is video game simplicity at its finest, right? Only one mode, two options at the home screen, 1 or 2 players. Your only move is moving, literally. You can turn, and that's about it. And so there's nothing to think about at the title screen. You just, are you ready to Pac-Man or are you not? You ready to eat a bunch of pellets, or are you gonna just sit there and stare at your previous high score? Like I said, Pac-Man is an absolute video game icon, up there with Master Chief and Mario and Sonic and Kratos from God of War and the homies from GTA and Mega Man and Bugs Bunny. Okay, cleared the first cherry maze. Didn't score quite as high as I did in the last session, but that's okay. What's important is that I survived. But yeah, Pac-Man is a true icon of video games. Like I mentioned earlier, his name is synonymous with video games. Although I don't think people say, like, I'm gonna go play Pac-Man if they're not actually gonna play Pac-Man. Like, it's not like a Nintendo situation where sometimes when people go to play video games, they'll say, I'm gonna go play Nintendo. It's not to that level, but it's up there. And like I said, they've put Pac-Man in other sorts of games. They've remixed Pac-Man. I think there was like, what, a Pac-Man 99 or something like that. Just eat this last one. Try to just clear out the maze. Ah! There we go. About 7,500 and we get the first cutscene. Pac-Man is running away from Red Ghost. He eats a power pellet, presumably off screen, doubles his size, and then chases down the now blue ghost. I think one time I did look up the Pac-Man patterns and I attempted to learn them, but it was pointless. I'm just not my strength. It plays almost sort of like a driving game. Or even a platforming game, I guess, where, you know, you constantly have to be manipulating the D-pad. So you better get comfortable. So, got a few pellets left, and I am not doing well. Always hate to see that. You die and there's only like 8 pellets left in the maze, or 9, I guess. Whatever. We made it regardless. Second peach. Now I wonder if these are the same fruits as the arcade version, or if they changed it up at all. Oh, well. Certainly got cornered there. I'd really like to do better than 32,000. But so far I'm not you know, not showcasing elite Pac-Man skills. And I missed that turn. That definitely was a mistake. So that's one of my problem areas in this game for sure. Is anticipating the turns and hitting the direction at the right time. Probably got that power pellet a bit early. I'm not really feeling that. Well, we got another game over. Only made it to 17K that time. It's great intro music, I will say that. And... oh, they got me cornered again. Wow. Okay. Well, that was not good. You never want to lose a life that early on a quarter. I'm just calling it a quarter because it's a classic arcade game, but obviously I'm not putting any quarters into the machine. Alright. See if we can eat a few ghosts here. Maybe the cherry. I didn't wait long enough, but thankfully in the first stage you get the most amount of time to eat the ghosts. $800. All right. Well, like I said, you don't really ever want to lose a life in the first maze, but that's what I did. So I gotta live with that now. Try to just get better. There's a strawberry. Can I get it? I got it. Oh no. Alright, so that was a slick move. Escaped Mr. Pinky. Feeling confident there. There's my free life. At least I know I'm good enough to get that first free life. And I should be able to get Ghost in the Maze. And clear it out. Cool. So we got our first cutscene. Rest the old thumb while this one plays out again. All right, and we're ready to hop back into the same exact maze. Pac-Man is never satiated. He's always hungry. And I think that's what a lot of people like about Pac-Man, is that he's got a healthy appetite, you know? He's not ashamed of how much he eats. No Ozempic for Pac-Man. I don't know why I just sat there. I was contemplating my next move. Get out of my maze, bro. Okay. So I think my strategy here is I'm going to try to just head up to get the peach. Or not. And miss the turn. Definitely did that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get off me. Oh, he caught up to me. All right, well. $16K. Like I said, yeah, Pac-Man's got one heck of an appetite. And he's not afraid. He never shows fear. He never shows any emotion, as a matter of fact. Because he has no eye. He has no mouth. At least with the ghosts, you know, they've got eyes. It kind of shows you that they're looking at something. Namely to destroy Pac-Man. What is their beef with Pac-Man? Is this their maze? Did they carefully lay out each of the pellets in a nice symmetrical pattern? And then Pac-Man's just up there messing things up and then they're mad at him? I want to know the motivation. Alright, well. Let's just clear this one out. I don't have any power pellets left. Okay. One pack to live. Oh. Well, that's the first time that happened. And it gives me a game over. Alright, I'm back. I took a little break to stretch my legs. Like I said, I did work legs earlier. That was the leg press machine, the hack squat, and the pendulum squat. I also worked shoulders. So, you know, during my gameplay sessions, I like to get up and stretch, eat, drink, whatever it is, because I tend to do these marathon sessions. So Shadow, Speedy, Bashful, and Pokey. Now, I need to do a little bit more Pac-Man studying. Look a little bit beneath the surface, because now I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure I heard this before, right? That each ghost has a specific pattern. And I believe, and I did mention that earlier, but I'm just now remembering that I think I heard that Shadow follows you. Speedy is the faster one, right? Bashful, the blue one, if you charge toward him, he'll run the other direction. And then Pokey is sort of random. He pokes about. I got to do a little bit more studying. So anyway, let's do pop another quarter into the arcade machine. Well, Blinky is definitely not shadowing me at the moment, right? So. Escape that one. I'm gonna try to eat as many pellets as I can before I get the power pellet. Plus, I want Clyde to escape the ghost jail, but gotta clean up around here. I missed my turn there. I wonder if that's a common thing. I can't be the only one that blows some of the turns. Maybe that's one of the skills that separates the amateurs from the pros in Pac-Man, is being able to really cut those turns nice and sharp, like deli meat. Do I have enough juice? Alright, I'm not gonna test my luck. At least I didn't lose a life in the first maze. Let's go. Maze number 2. So I think there's a moment, right, where the ghosts start to converge on you, but it doesn't happen right away. Try to clear out this part if I can. And I got time to not only eat the ghost, but eat the strawberry. Can I get all? Come on, come on. Yes, hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I got... I don't know why I did that. Playing with Pac-Man's life here. Here we go. Clear him out. There we go. Wait a second. Wait a tick. You know, I'm not gonna push my luck. I'm just gonna clear this out. Okay. First cutscene. Here we go. Shadow pursuing Pac-Man. Pac-Man presumably eats a power pellet off screen, doubles his size, comes back. Shadow is now blue. And I guess he ate him off screen too. We're left in suspense. The Pac-Man cutscenes. I think Pac-Man, at least for me, it's one of those games that you sort of take for granted, right? It's been quite a while since I really sat down to play this game. It's one of the easiest video games of all time to just pick up and play, and yet for me, it's something that I almost never pick up and play. So, like I've mentioned before on this channel, this whole YouTube thing is sort of an excuse for me to sit down with these retro titles and play them. And not just, you know, oh, I'm digging through titles and I'm gonna play each one for like a minute until I get the first moment I get bored. No, I'm sticking with these. I'm trying to actually make a legit high score run. And maybe I don't, you know, set the world on fire, but at least I'm giving it the old college try. Oh, jeez, I missed that turn. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite me. Okay, cool. A good start. Here we go. Let's go, Pac-Man. Get that speed, boy. Get the peach. We got it. Like Princess Peach. All three of those guys were hanging out, the ghosts. So had to take advantage. One lonely pellet here. Ooh, turn away. It's my turn again. Okay. Nice. Okay. Got one power pellet left. I'm gonna try to just see if I can't. Oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, there's more up there. Dang. All right. All right. All right. I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling it this session. Wow. Or this game. I don't even know how to refer to. I'm gonna stick with quarter. I'm feeling it this quarter. That's my representation. I think Pac-Man would be proud of that. I missed the apple. That's okay. Okay, they're starting to become regular ghosts. Or, you know, they're not staying blue quite as long. And can I clear out this part? I got one little section. And got it. Wow. Okay. You know what? I think no matter what the game is, you just gotta have faith that sitting down and practicing for a bit and stepping away to take a break, it's gonna always make you better. Always. Like Ted Lasso say, you gotta believe. Goodbye, Pinky. I guess I should say, see you later. See you in a jiff. Ooh! See, I should have kept going, because I would not have died there. But things are moving a bit faster. And see, I missed my turn again. Keep doing that. Ah! And I missed it again. And see, that time, that was important. Because that's the difference between dying and getting the power pellet. So, I gotta improve that part of my game. Well, I did set my high score. I broke my high score. We made it to the green fruit again. And I do have 2 lives to play with here. Try to beat this maze. So, oh, well, there goes one. We got another shot though. Didn't get any of them that time. Can I get the green fruit at least? Oh, I should have turned the other way. Okay, well, that was probably my best quarter of this whole playthrough. And I think I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. That's 37,040 points on Pac-Man for the Nintendo Entertainment System. And I appreciate you watching this playthrough of Pac-Man. Please remember to finesse that like button and subscribe to the page for more retro gaming content just like this. And I'll catch y'all on the next playthrough. Peace.